So I decided I still wasn't 100% happy with the hub on the rear when I've tried to tighten it up before, and it didn't seem to be holding fully. I thought it might have been a bolt stripped, but suspect that the wheel bearing might be going as well. So with these you can buy a kit, so I've bought a kit which is due in the next hour or so. So while I'm waiting for that, I'm going to strip this one off, hopefully it comes off alright, and then when the new one comes, because the hub and the wheel bearing come as like a bit of a kit 2-in-1, it was £26 to be honest. I'll put the link in the description below in case anybody's after one, which I thought was really reasonable. So we'll get that off. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and whip this back wheel off and then try and get the hub off. We'll go from there. Just purchase some axle stands as well, help it along the way. So I'll take that off, get the hub nut off, I think. Take the carrier bolts off the brakes. Chop a one there and one there to get the caliper off. While I run with that, we're going to clean calipers as well. So yeah, we'll get on with that. Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and try and slacken this off. Obviously the handbrake's off, we're in gear, we've got a chock under the front wheel. Looks like that's had a bit of a, someone's had a bit of a go at that at some point. So we've got to get that out, get this hub cap off, get the hub off, take the caliper off, which is, I don't know if you can see that, one returning up there, and one on the rear as well, just that. So I'll get some of the good old GD85 on them at the minute while we're waiting, and hopefully they'll come off alright. So yeah, we'll get cracking with that. I think these are normally a Torx bit, but whether this has been changed or what, I don't know, but flathead screwdriver got that out. So again, we'll get this nut. There we go, that's off. Looks like that's been off at some point. It's been packed with quite a bit of grease. So we'll clean that off, and we'll take the caliper off. So that's it's a 32mm socket on that bolt and there, hook bolt. Luckily that's what size me kit goes up to. We'll get that on. There she goes. Got that moving, so we'll just leave it in there for now, and we'll try and get the bolts off the back. $17mm socket on them. So yeah, again, got one there, and then one below it in the same place. Them two bolts are out, and we just need to get the caliper off the disc now. So with the disc, you just make sure you balance it just so nothing there gets broken or damaged. And then what we've all got left to do now is take that nut off. This will come off. We'll give it all a nice clean. Like I said, my part's due within the next 45 minutes or so, so hopefully get it back together. Not actually sure whether the wheel bearing has gone or not, but the ball thread definitely had gone. That one there, I think. You can see that on the camera. But yeah, so definitely need replacing. So peace of mind that it's done. And actually doesn't feel too bad, to be fair. So, but there we go. Give this a nice clean. Just got to be careful of the ABS sensor here. So yeah, while we're waiting for the parts to come, I'm going to take the caliper off and give all that a nice clean, because we are getting some binding sounds when I'm reversing. So the pads themselves look alright, so we're not going to be changing them today, but I'm going to take them off, give all this a clean, go from there. I've got a 12mm nut on the back of these to get this caliper cover off. Again, we'll put some GT on just to help. So for some bizarre reason, you've got a 12mm on the top and a 13mm on the bottom. I'm not quite sure why. Does anybody know? I managed to just swivel it round there, so we'll get all these a good clean, put the pads back in, put it back together.
Daddy.
Yes. So I think I've got a clip somewhere showing the noise it was making in reverse. I'll see if I can insert it in here now. But then yeah, I'm just giving these a good clean, put it back together. Like I say, the pads themselves look spot on, so we'll keep going. It's the new wheel bearing.
I think it's so good.
Just while we're on,
What?
that's the wheel bearing turned up. So we'll go ahead and get that sorted. So calipers are back in, I've cleaned the carriers. I'll be honest, this is the first time I've ever done anything like this, so I'm learning along the way, but it wasn't too difficult. I've spaced them out so I can get the disc back in. The packages just come. I've got my little helper here helping me, haven't I?
Yeah.
Packages just come, so we're going to strip that out, see the new hub and bearing, get that fitted, and then while the wheel's off, I'm going to spray that up as well, get that one back on. So we'll get going. Spot on. Pre-lubed up. That looks spot on. We'll get that fit. And a nice new nut. So maybe as it was going, because it wasn't as free as that, I don't think, when it was coming off, so we'll get it bolted back up. So it looks as though, I'm just looking at my phone here, that the main hub, I found a document here, hopefully it's the same, 155 Newton meters of torque, so I'm going to torque it up at that, and we'll see how we go. So calipers back on, hubs on. Next problem I think I've got is some of these bolts are potentially stripped, so I'm going to have to get some more bolts that fit correctly in here. So a few of them are going in alright, that one's in alright. But if you have a look at this, you can see where they've been fitted on that other hub, they're knackered. They just get a couple of turns in and then bind up. So we're not going to refit them, we're going to get some new ones. Yeah, so while we're on, we're going to get these cleaned up, give them a spray, just some black paint, Pro Solve, just to make them look a bit nicer, take some of the scuffs off them. So we'll get this one done, get it refitted, and then we'll possibly look at the other side. first one sprayed up, so we'll see what that dries like and we'll get it refitted to the car. So that seems to be dry, does look a bit better, so we'll get that refitted to the car. So unfortunately we've only got 3 wheel bolts at the minute that are alright. I'm hoping one of my mates, Dan, has got a couple. If not, I'll have to get some ordered. I must say, with a little bit of paint on, that definitely looks better. So yeah, we've got another 2 wheel bolts to go in, but then that job's done. Still got a few things to do on it. You can see I've started to try and wrap it, but that didn't go very well, to be honest. So I think I'm gonna have to rope the wife in to do that. She's better at that sort of thing than me, so try and get her. But I think it'll look good with the gloss wheels and the door strips. They say the mirrors are already done. Got the bonnet vents. So yeah, all of the day's work. But it's starting to come together and look good.